Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video today. Today we're going to be getting some channeled messages for the collective. Going to see what Holy Spirit has to say. Moving around some of this incense smoke cleanses space. As always, I set the intention of positivity, peace, tranquility, and light. And we banish any negativity. We banish any confusion. We banish any energies of ill intent. And any energies that do not serve us as a collective. We don't need none of that. We banish that henceforth. We're going to start with the Oracle cards. Major Arcana, Spirit Animal cards. Holy Spirit, can we get a card or a number of cards to represent collective energies they are either embodying or are dealing with? Holy Spirit, can we get a card or a number of cards to represent collective energies they are either embodying or are dealing with? This, thank you. Holy Spirit, can we please get a card or a number of cards to represent collective's energies they are either embodying or dealing with? Thank you. Please. That's it? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. The Empress. Love seeing the Empress out on the Fire Goddess. So we have the Empress and the Fire Goddess, both divine feminine representations. The Harem Mermaid. Collective might be closeting themselves away right now. And the Harvest Queen. The Harvest Queen represents energies that have come into the season in which we reap what we sow. These are beautiful divine feminine energies tonight, you guys. Okay. Here's the Fire Goddess. This is the representation of the Phoenix. The Phoenix is a symbol of the Empress as well. The Phoenix has been through the trials of fire and has come out the other side, fully reborn from the ashes. This is the picture I chose for the Empress. The Empress is the embodiment of all the queens. She's mother to all. She's intuitive. She's insightful. She's quick-witted. She's loving, she's caring, she's kind. Here's the Harem Mermaid, the picture I chose for the Harem Mermaid. These are energies of self-imposed isolation. These are energies of closeting ourselves away out of self-protection, and can lean more into periods of self-isolation, introspection, taking the initiative to seek knowledge from within. She can have lofty ideals, this energy. And then we have the Harvest Queen, who represents another form of the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine who has come into the season in which we reap what we sow. This can represent the harvest. Okay, that's beautiful. So we have Divine Feminine energies represented, who are fully seated in their throne, their spiritual throne. We have warrior aspects who have gone through trial by fire. We have the introspective Divine Feminine energies who are closeting themselves away out of self-protection, out of the perceived need for isolation. And we have the Harvest Queen representing the season in which we reap what we sow. This can be the falling away of things that no longer serve us. This can be the harvest of seeds that have been planted. Get some clarifiers here from the homemade deck. We'll find out some more specifics about these energies represented. Holy Spirit, can we please get a clarifier for any of these energies out on the mirror? Can we understand more clearly the energies of the Empress? Can we understand if the Empress is showing up in several forms, if the Empress is in the upright? Can we understand if the Empress is seated on her throne? Can we understand the energies of the Empress? Can we get a clarifier, Holy Spirit, for the energies of the Phoenix? Can we get a clarifier for the energies of the Fire Goddess? Those who have been through trial by fire. Thank you. Here. Holy Spirit, can we please get a clarifier for, thank you. Can we please get a clarifier for the Harvest Queen, perhaps? Can we understand the energies of the Harvest Queen more clearly? Okay, thank you. get a clarifier for the Harvest Queen, please? Holy Spirit, can we understand more clearly the energies represented by this divine feminine energy? Can we see whether this is the falling away of things that do not serve us? Thank you. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. We have the Ten of Wands in the upright. Seven of Cups in the upright. Six of Cups in the upright. We have the Eight of Swords inverted and the Three of Wands upright. Okay. So the Eight of Swords inverted is an obvious answer. The Empress just representing the Empress, okay? The Three of Wands in the upright stands for connections, expecting payoffs and rewards because we've done all that we can do. The Ten of Wands represents romance, completion. Six of Cups represents harmony. The Seven of Cups represents emotional decisions, positive thinking, positive emotional decisions. So we have a lot of good energy, okay? So we have represented by the Empress, the connections that we have made. We have the Ten of Wands representing the Phoenix, the fire goddess, clarifying the completion of romantic endeavors, perhaps. And then we have the Six of Cups, clarifying the Harem Mermaid, which are harmonious feelings, memories from childhood. This can be a representation of people from childhood. These can be short-lived memories, but these represent memories from the past, either people from the past, memories of people from the past, memories of our own from the past, but it's in the upright, so it's a harmonious, a good memory, okay? And then the Seven of Cups in the upright for the Harvest Queen. So the Harvest Queen is clarified by positive thinking and emotional decisions, okay? So pretty positive energies all across the board so far, all across the mirror. Let's get some personality traits. These are the personality cards that I made that have pictures that correspond. Love the visual aids. I finished making them a little thicker, so we're going to shuffle them this way. Holy Spirit, can we please get a card or a number of cards from the personality traits so that we can see more clearly what types of personalities the collective are embodying or are dealing with? Holy Spirit, can we see from the personality trait cards Holy Spirit, can we see, please, from the personality trait cards? What the collective is either embodying or might be dealing with. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have the Lisa Frank house, Midnight City, back in the day, and whatever. Okay, so Lisa Frank house is about imagination. The Lisa Frank house card is about sometimes taking the imagination to the extreme, literally creating worlds from nothing. This can represent manifestations in a positive light. This can represent delusions in a negative light. Midnight City represents a personality who would like to take late night drives and who definitely listens to the music all the way up. Okay. Back in the day represents sweet memories, the magic of music, unspoken messages. So this personality for back in the day would be somebody who recalls memories through music, remembers places, times, peoples through the music, and they might actually send telepathic messages to their loved ones or receive telepathic messages from their loved ones through the music. Okay. Midnight City goes right along with the back in the day card. Here's the Midnight City picture. So these are both cards of nostalgia. Okay. The Six of Cups up here with the Harem Mermaid is a card of nostalgia. These cards are representative of nostalgia in a very positive light. Nostalgia brought about by positive memories. Nostalgia brought about by happy times remembered. And then the whatever is a personality trait that embodies a blasé attitude, an unbothered personality type. This can be in a positive light. It can be somebody who lets things roll off their shoulders. Nothing bothers them. In a negative aspect, this can be more of somebody who behaves unbothered, behaves in an unbothered manner about things that they should really care about, or puts on a front of being unbothered and blasé when really they do care. So it can lean both ways. So far what I'm seeing on the mirror are divine feminine energies who represent divine feminine energies who are manifesting worlds of their own, who are having happy memories through music, happy memories that they're creating anew, happy memories that they are recalling in a nostalgic sense. And divine feminine energies who are having unbothered attitudes towards things that come up that are emotional decisions they have had to make, such as represented by the Seven of Cups here. Okay? So let's get some clarifiers from the Linda deck. I'd like to know a little more specifics from the tarot about these divine feminine energies. Holy Spirit, can we please get some clarifiers for any of these energies out on the mirror? Can we understand more clearly the energies that are being nostalgic? Can we understand more clearly the energies that are creating worlds of their own? Can we understand more clearly the energies that are unbothered by emotional decisions that they must make? Can we understand more clearly the energies that are using music to communicate to themselves and to others? Can we understand the energies on the mirror? Thank you. Thank you so much. Holy Spirit, can we please get some more clarifiers for these energies? Thank you. This. Thank you. Holy Spirit, can we please get some clarifiers for these nostalgic energies? Can we understand the nostalgic energies, please? Can we understand, Holy Spirit, can we understand the energy Thank you. All of these? Are we moving them over? No. This. And this. Here. And here. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Okay, so we have some major arcana, some very strong energies that have come out. We have the Empress up here, we have the Emperor here, the Emperor. We have the Star here, we have the Moon here, the Moon. And we have the Star. Okay. We have the Two of Swords. And then we have the Five of Wands inverted here. And the Knight of Swords inverted. Okay. The Star represents a healer. The Star can be someone who is in the public eye. The Star can represent serenity. The Star can represent renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles. Okay? The Star can represent the connection to the divine, the higher power. The Star can be a star seed. Okay. The Two of Swords speaks of making decisions, balancing the thought process and decision making. The Two of Swords can speak of making decisions blindfolded. The Five of Wands is a Chaos card. Since it is inverted, this would be the lack of conflict. Okay, so the completion would be the lack of conflict. Okay, we would have been done with the conflict. We've completed a cycle of conflict. We had to make those decisions blindfolded. We had to go by faith. We had to go by our intuition. Okay, we had trial by fire, and we were reborn through the fire. These would have been romantic endeavors, that we would have suffered conflict. These could have been abusive relationships. These could have been third-party interference in the relationships. Okay? But we would have used our intuition. We would have sat fully in our divine feminine energy, used our intuition to understand the situation clearly, even though we had to make decisions blindfolded at times. It looks like due to the fact that we had liars amongst us. Okay? The Knight of Swords inverted speaks of someone who manipulates with thought. So this can be a psychological abuser. This can be a liar. Okay? This is a masculine energy, though. So this would be an action-oriented person, which tends to lean toward psychological abuse as opposed to a liar. Okay. Feminine energies tend to lie. Masculine energies tend to abuse. Lying is a form of psychological abuse, but lying is a form of passive abuse. While psychological abuse can be more manipulative, so that would be a more masculine trait. Again, when I'm speaking of masculines and feminines, I'm speaking of energies. Action-oriented energies for the masculine energies as opposed to the passive energies for the feminine energies. The moon in the upright represents secrets. Okay, the psychological abuse could have happened through secrets being withheld. All right, it looks like the reason that collective we have closeted ourselves away, it looks like the reason we have isolated was because we had manipulative abusers in and amongst our lives. Okay, we are holding on to good memories from childhood. We are holding on to cherished memories of the past, even though we were dealing with manipulative, secretive individuals. Okay, the moon can also represent a counterpart to the emperor. The emperor down here is in the upright, so the emperor is an embodiment of all of the kings. Okay, the emperor is a masculine, a father figure. This can be the father figure in a family. This can be the father figure in an organization. This can be a boss, a CEO. This could be an entrepreneur, somebody who is loving, caring, kind, someone who is emotionally intelligent, someone who is quick-witted, someone who is about their business. Okay? Perhaps we are having emotional decisions being made. Perhaps we're getting into our masculine energy and embodying the emperor. Perhaps we are bringing together counterparts due to the manipulation, the psychological abuse that was present. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. We have an embodiment of the connection to the divine. We have an embodiment of the divine feminine here with the moon as a counterpart in several places, with the phoenix, with the empress. Okay, we have the emperor as the counterpart to the empress up here. So I would take this to mean, collective, that we had at least one person in our lives who was psychologically abusive and manipulative, and that psychological abuse rolled off of our back. Okay, it looks like here we are holding on to cherished memories of ourselves from the past, and cherished memories of friendships, emotional harmony, even though we had people who were withholding secrets from us, even though we had someone who was attempting to be psychologically manipulative, which is a form of abuse. This could have been an emperor, but the fact that the emperor is in the upright, I would take this to mean that we are embodying both the masculine and the feminine forms of the emperor and the empress. We're bringing together the light and the dark within ourselves. We're balancing the masculine and the feminine in ourselves in order to fully step into the throne that is the spiritual sovereignty. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I'd like to get some more personality traits. These are going to be from the cards that don't have any picture corresponding, that they are more specific personality types and personality traits. And these ones I did finish thickening as well, so they'll be more easy for me to shuffle. Holy Spirit, can we please get a card, number of cards to represent personality traits that the collective is either embodying or are dealing with? Holy Spirit, can we please get a card or a number of cards to represent personality types, personality traits that the collective is either embodying or are dealing with? Holy Spirit, can we please get a card or a number of cards to represent personality types and personality traits that the collective is either embodying or are dealing with? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we have the anti-hero. This is the protagonist of the story who attempts to do right even though they lack the moral fortitude, middle child syndrome, self-sabotage, and the runner. Okay? The anti-hero, lacking strong morals, courage, and selflessness, rejected by society, self-destructive, self-isolates to romanticized grief, romanticizes death and grand endings. Okay? Then we have middle child syndrome. Feels overlooked, unheard, often fears not being good enough, doesn't speak up for themselves, feels caught in the middle, feels excluded, misunderstood. Extreme cases can feel neglected. These energies can rebel and act out in response. Then we have self-sabotage, sets themselves up for failure, creates negative patterns, fearful of success, failure. Intentional action or inaction that undermines progress. Procrastination, intrusive thoughts, picks fights, acts out, lies, negative self-talk. And then we have the runner. Creates problems, then runs away. Fear of intimacy, commitment. Draws inward under stress. These energies are anxious, self-deprecating. Questions their own abilities. Unsure and insecure. Okay, so these can represent some energies, collective, that you are either embodying or that you are dealing with. Okay, these can be representative of personality types that will definitely come out abusive. The self-sabotaging personality type is more of a a passive aggressive type of negative impact. Okay, the middle child syndrome can be a personality who feels excluded, feels caught in the middle, sort of the woe is me personality type. And then we have the anti-hero, which is very interesting. This is somebody who, you know, is the hero in their own mind, right? Everybody's the hero of their own story. This personality will lack the moral and lack the morals and the selflessness that are found in the actual hero types, though. Okay, these personality traits of romanticizing grief, romanticizing grand endings and stuff like that, that can be very self-destructive. So this goes right along with the self-sabotage personality type. Okay, and then the runner is the personality type who will shut down when they encounter issues. They run away from their problems. They often create the problems and then run away from them, right? They show a lot of insecurities. They're unsure of themselves. There's a lot of self-deprecating talk. So what I'm seeing here are the energies represented by collective. Okay, we have a strong divine feminine collective represented here. And then we have the actions that the collective had to take in order to free themselves from the people in their lives who are behaving in these manners. Okay, it looks like collective, you were dealing with people who were villainous towards you, even though they in fact fancied themselves the hero of the story, right? This would be somebody who is psychologically abusive, for sure. This would be somebody who hides secrets from you. This would be somebody who self-sabotages. The secrets being withheld from you, collective. You definitely had to learn to put this cycle to completion. You had to learn to let go of the chaos that they attempted to create in your life, and you had to do so blindfolded because of the secrets, right? You had to embody the divine feminine within you, make intuitive choices. You had to see these personality traits for what they were, right? There aren't any illusions being held over you anymore. You are the star, okay? You know exactly what's going on. You have your connection to your higher power. You have made manifest in your world what you want out of it. That's what I'm seeing here. Collective, you have come out the other side, having fought fire with fire. You were reborn, the phoenix. Okay, you rose from the ashes anew. You have come into the season in which you reap what you sow. You perhaps had to spend some time in isolation because of these energies that you were dealing with, okay? So this can be one person in your life. This can be many people in your life, okay? These can be friends. These can be family members. These can be lovers, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a very positive outlook on life. I'm seeing an unbothered attitude towards your abusers, that you had to make decisions blindfolded due to the secrets, due to the manipulation, right? You did what was best for you. You closed out cycles. You went through what you needed to go through. You learned the lessons. You learned to recognize these traits for what they were, which were very self-destructive, which were very villainous towards you, okay? And you have been seated fully on your throne from the beginning all the way to the end, where you started out with your divine feminine energy at the Empress here, and you ended up with your divine masculine energy down here, having to put forth a blasé attitude toward these abusers that you had to put down from your life, Okay, you had to close out those cycles, and you've done so wonderfully. You've done so beautifully, because you are the star, right? You are the divine feminine. You are the center of the universe. You can make manifest in your life whatever you want. You have your connection to your higher power. You are in the world, but not of it. Okay? You have serenity. You've created miracles. Okay? You have created the world that you want to live in out of love. You have not made fear-based decisions. You have made love-based decisions. You have led with love, even though at times you had to deal with people who were showing you the opposite of love, who were showing you villainy, right? Who were being psychologically abusive, who were withholding secrets from you. But they were only doing so to their own detriment, because now they are without you, because you don't need anybody besides yourself. You have realized that you have embodied the divine masculine and the divine feminine within yourself. You have shown the unbothered attitude towards the people in your life who behaved in abusive and selfish manners towards you, right? You're now in the season in which you're going to reap what you sow, right? You're making emotional positive decisions for your life moving forward. You're doing so with an equal balance of your divine feminine, and your divine masculine here, okay? You're making the miracles happen in your life. You're spiritual. You have a connection to the divine. You're a star, okay? This is a beautiful read, you guys. I love y'all. Bye.